Check this out.
So I see a lot of people in the chat ripping on what's his name, Jeff Schneider. So I'm going to go ahead and take you through this real quick, and I'm going to show you something real quick here. So this is basically a lot of you, I bet you 95% of you speculators, MCU scoopers, and trying to invest, get the jump on everybody else. I'm sure you guys all know about the subreddit Marvel Studios spoilers. It's the biggest Marvel Studios like subreddit scoopers. They take that shit very serious. There's a lot of shit that goes in there that you got to take with a grain of salt as well. So there was a couple mods and this one particular member of this subreddit. Now he's a mod. He went ahead and he went ahead and wrote source accuracy tiers. Now these tiers have been up for about a year, maybe 18 months, but they just started getting really heavy, moving in the like who's right and who's wrong. So the first tier is tier 0. That's the trades. That's Variety. That's your Hollywood Reporter, Deadline, Entertainment Weekly, you know, like some kind of legit, you know, NBC News, shit like that. Okay. Tier 1 is your approved and trustworthy. This tier is dedicated to sites or sources that have a proven track record with scoops, leaks, and claims made about unaired shows or movies. The Wrap, Viewer Anon, Collider, Lizzie Hill, you guys know as the Cosmic Circus, which I really like, Noob Master. We move down to the second tier, approved and somewhat trustworthy. Okay, this tier should be considered the mean, basically the average, where everybody should be with their scoops. That is to say, most sources, scoops, leakers, etc., will fall in this tier. You have Charles Murphy on the top. Okay, you have My Time to Shine Hello on Twitter. You have The Direct with Daniel RPK and his buddies, the Illuminati, Daniel RPK himself, his whole Patreon, Big Screen Leaks, One Take News, Brandon Davis, and comicbook.com, 50.7% a site with studio connections that largely focuses on interviews. However, they still occasionally have their own scoops, and I've seen some of their bullshit scoops, but Brandon Davis has had some really good ones. Atlanta Filming, which I've shared with a lot of you guys, what's filming in Atlanta, discussing film, can we get some toast? Jeff Schneider, former reporter for Collider, he has a podcast where he drops major casting development scoops. Not saying all of his stuff is legit, but the 10 million people that voted in this thing put him in the tier 2 under Charles Murphy, Daniel RPK.
A few moments later.
Why? Or like what happened? So he basically just sent something, an empty box, and then hit a stop send.